Welcome to Thelordfussington's walkthrough of the critically acclaimed game, Demon Souls. I'm your walkthrough master, Thelordfussington, and I will take you on a journey through the Shrine of Storms 4-1. As the title quite clearly suggests. And not only will we be fighting a Vanguard, but also the Adjudicator at the end of the level. The latter being the boss, and the former being a mini-boss. So head over to the shrine, and I suggest, and that's Patches the Hyena, who's having a shit. Now I suggest you use a shield with a one-handed weapon. Blunt works quite well against these blue skeletons, or skeletons in general. I've opted to use a two-handed weapon with a shield, which is an exceptionally stupid combination, but there you have it. That's what makes me a terrible player. So what you do is you block the roll, then you block the first strike, and then you just attack, right? The best way to kill enemies in this game is to attack. Now if you're going to use a shield with a two-handed weapon, and well done to you, I mean it's really brilliant. You block and then you hold the weapon in both hands, as you do, and same concept, attack. You will take more damage than if you're just using a shield and a one-handed weapon. But anyway, it's really up to preference. It's really down to preference, up to preference, down to preference. So go up here, mind the archer. So there you go, block, there you go, and then you strike. Simple, it is really simple. And that's why I died about 6 times a bit later on. I died quite often in this. I don't even know why I've done it so many times, but maybe it was an off day, maybe I'm a really horrible player, which I am. So here you want to pull one at a actually this is where I died often. You want to pull one at a time rather than both. You want to have full health as well. I had this tendency, I guess maybe a bit of impatience, and I decided to pull both at about a quarter health each time, which is just really good gameplay there. I suggest you emulate it. Good shot. I suppose I should also explain why Shrine of Storms before Stonefang Tunnels. Also, you want to watch out for those 2 archers, as you just saw the arrows hit the ground. You don't want to stand around this area for more than about a second. Attack the rubble, it's fine. Mind a tree. Also, pay attention to the item behind. There's an item behind this these bricks. Just keep it in mind. So go through the fog gate, and there's the Vanguard. This is a trap, so you can do what I did, which is a bit stupid. Roll, or you can just block. Imagine just blocking. So these are stairs. Those are bricks, which make a wall. So here is the dual katana black skeleton, which is what they call it on the Wicca Demon Souls whatever, on the internet. So what you want here is that Crescent Falchion, right? That item behind him. You can kill him if you want to. I don't think I'd bothered. So the reason we're doing Shrine of Storms before Stonefang Tunnels, to get back to an earlier fleeting thought, is because the reward for completing 4-1 of Shrine of Storms is much higher than 2-1 Stonefang Tunnels. There's a good farming spot right after the Adjudicator, which is the Reaper. One of the best farming spots in the game, actually. So you kind of want to do that just so that you make your life a bit easier throughout your Demon Souls journey. Now typically you go left And up those when I mentioned that there were stairs and bricks and stuff, that's usually where you want to go before you head over to this courtyard. But I was feeling quite confident, somewhat arrogant, and thought, well, you know, I don't think I need to clear anything or whatever. Let's just fight the Vanguard. And you see those spears? Well, there's these flying manta rays, and they sort of fire spears from seemingly their vaginas, and I think about 2 shots at my level will kill me. So you want to clear them, and usually you do that with either magic or arrows. You can't do that melee-wise because they're in the air, they're flying. You can't unless you just throw you can't throw falchions. So you want to clear them first, and you get a bow a bit later in the game, in this section actually. But anyway, I thought, forget it. I'll just do this. Vanguard's easy. I beat him in the tutorial in about a shot, and then I got hit by a spear. So this is the beginning of my first death. But anyway, the way you want to beat the Vanguard is just get behind him. After he does those 2 slashes, you kind of rush forward, get to his stomach. Right, he should do a vertical attack. You go to the right, then you get behind and you do then you do the strikes, and then he tends to do a lot of ground pounds. You just want to get him to sort of spam that, and then eventually you'll kill him. But before you engage him, I suggest you get the bow and you kill the manta rays, just to make life a bit easier. Now, if you want to make life really easy, just use arrows or magic. Vanguard will be taken out quite quickly, but I wanted to show how to do it with melee, and that's why I died. So yeah, this is where you should have gone. Go through here. Also, the other reason we do Shrine of Storms first is, like before Stonefang Tunnels, is so you can get the Crescent Falchion, which I'm wielding now, and it's a great early game weapon. You don't want to get hit by that, it'll take off your stamina bar. So just always dodge it, and then you want to attack. So go this way. At the bottom there's another trap. At the bottom there's another trap and a copper key. So mine the trap and grab the copper key. That will free Graverobber Blige, whatever. He's a vendor. He sells fresh spice and arrows, among other things, but those are the 2 items I typically buy from him, and they're quite cheap in comparison to the other vendors in the game. Not the I don't think they're the cheapest, but maybe arrows they are. I don't know. I don't research. I just talk. Some things may be accurate, other things may not. I'm sure you can just tell me in the comments. I don't mind. Just block you. So go down. So go down here and take. So yeah, that's another skeleton. There's going to be another skeleton on your right, so you want to be careful there. Yeah, roll in. That's brilliant. You know, you might get slashed in the face, but that's okay. So there's a secret little passage over there that we'll go to after we clear the top area. That is where the Graverobber is. He's imprisoned. That's why you have a copper key to free him, because he's imprisoned. So here I get hit by that sort of strong attack and took out my stamina bar, and then I decided, well, we'll just keep slashing him even though I'm not doing any damage, and I almost died here actually. In fact, funnily enough, because he decided to do that move, that strong slash, I actually had time to attack, so quite lucky. So you go over here and kill him, and then the item is well, there's a composite longbow and composite, for fuck's sake, compound longbow and 13 light arrows. Yeah, the composite longbow, it's a great weapon. It's a great weapon. It's never been found in this game, but you know. Sparkly the Crow is up here. You can drop stuff here, and Sparkly will trade. Basically, he'll take that and replace it with an item. So you basically put, like, say, I don't know, do soul remains work? Probably. And you put those down, and then you leave Shrine of Storms, and then you go back, and there'll be something else in its place. It's one of the ways you can get Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Right, so this was the secret passage. There's just a wall to the right, there's no enemies. So you go down here, there's going to be 2 enemies, one on either side. So you kind of want to just roll in, roll out, and maybe pull both or one. I think I pulled one. And then you just sort of, you know, you kill them both, because that's typically how this game works. That was really, really good move. Oh, see, this is really important. Backstabs are very important in this game, and the way to perform a backstab is you have to get behind the enemy and then you stab. Brilliant. Alright, so pull the other one and then kill him. Pick up the Crescent Moon grass, which is the best grass in the game, and free the Graverobber with the copper key. Buy some arrows for your bow. I think I picked up a composite. Did I say composite again? I think I picked up a short bow, and it was one of the drops. But if you only have the long bow, you know, use that. Well, actually, it is a compound. I've got to say compound longbow, because that's what it is. So anyway, equip that. We've got to kill the manta rays, and then we've got to kill the Vanguard. Just checking to see which one might be, you know, better. Realized I didn't have any arrows equipped. Another great tip in this game is don't play it when you're drunk. It's just you'll be slower, you won't do things as well, you'll get killed by the Vanguard 3 times. You walk slower. You aim at nothing. I guess I'm looking for where the trap, the bolts come from. Maybe I was trying to be helpful. Great. That was really good. So now you really only have to kill one of the manta rays here before you engage the Vanguard. And again, you don't have to actually do this. It just makes things a bit easier, right? If you want to make it really easy, just kill the Vanguard with, you know, Arrows are magic. I'm a strength-based character, so all I have, I guess I just have the heal right now. So I don't have like soul ray or anything like that. Alright, well, this is going to be another death. But in the next video, I will defeat the Vanguard. Next video is entitled, try to contain the surprise, Part 2 of Shrine of Storms 4-1. Amazingly original. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, or don't. Doesn't matter. Great job. Just great job.